I got a call yesterday that Kodo, a dog that I met earlier this week, is really in need of rescue. He's on an alert, which means we need to get him out of here. And I'm surprised at that because he is really an amazing dog. I was really impressed by him. The volunteers told me about him when I was here and just said that he had some issues. He was returned, he was guarding his people, but this dog does not really have an issue as long as you can give a little bit of structure to the dog. He's kind of like a border collie lab, kind of a mix of some kind. You can see with this really beautiful white chest. Super engaging, super playful, loves treats. You can see he's just taking him off the ground here when I drop him. And hey, Kodo, come here. Now you can see that he's real focused on the treat, which I really like. Good, sit. Yeah, good boy, right? You can see I can kind of get him into positions easy. So this shows me a dog that really wants to train and just needs some kind of an activity to do, right? Good boy, Kodo. Yeah, good boy. Sit. Yeah, good boy. But what I really like to focus on with a dog like this is his overall personality. Is he friendly? Does he like to be touched? And here, look at this, I can grab his tail. That's always a big thing I look at with a dog, because dogs that have hindquarter sensitivity issues are sometimes hard to get adopted with kids. He doesn't show me that. He shows me no issues with his ears, his eyes, I can handle his mouth, I can reach underneath here. Has absolutely no issues. What I like to also look at is how is he gonna be if I drop something? For example, if I take him here and I tell him sit, leave it. Now he doesn't remember this, so if I take something, I put it on the ground and I say, hey, leave it. No, leave it. Good, leave it. Now you see how much softer he is? Just with a little correction. So this shows you a dog like this just needs some structure. Sit, leave it. Look at that. 2 corrections. And this is where you're coming in with resource guarding issues or pushy issues. A dog must understand 3 things. Every dog that I work with has to know 3 things. A solid recall, a leave it, and a stay. So this is a huge one. He loves this food. You saw him just scrounging it up off the ground. When I take it here, I say sit, no, sit, leave it. Now for him to leave that is amazing, and I'm gonna reward that abundantly. Yeah, good boy. And he's gonna know that there is a reward for that behavior. Now here, we're about the same level, good boy. Right, look at that, he's looking to me, that's a real good boy. That's a very good boy. I'm gonna pick those up. Good, leave it. And there's no pressure on that leash at all to teach him this leave it. Really, really nice, nice dog. The next thing I want to see if he knows is a recall. And the way I'm going to teach that is I'm going to just tell him, I'm going to throw a cookie on the ground here, and I'm going to say, Kodo, come, come, come. And I'm going to throw it between my legs. He's eating that one. I'm going to let him have another one. I'm going to throw that one over there, and I'm going to say, Kodo, come, 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 come. And you can see that's the second thing I want all dogs to know, come. The very, very last thing is gonna be a stay, and I'm just gonna wing it here. I have no idea what this dog knows. I only met him for a few minutes earlier this week. This is the next thing I wanna see. And if I can teach him a stay, I would say he is a top shelf dog for anybody. Sit. And I'm gonna put a little pressure on the leash. Sit. Pressure on the leash. I'm gonna walk in place. Sit. Nope. I'm going to put a little pressure, I'm going to give him a little correction. I don't expect him to know this, by the way. I'm just going to see if he can learn it, right? Hey, sit. Nope. Good, nope. Here. I'm always going to correct with a negative, sit. Nope. Now, the thing you have to look at, he's a shelter dog. He's coming to me, he's coming to me. I don't want to really break that, but I want him to understand. Maybe they taught him the word stay. I'm just going to try that. Sit. Stay. Nope. Sit. Sit. Stay. Nope. It's a nice lesson for you. If you're not going to adopt him, you're going to get a good dog training lesson. Stay. Yeah, good boy. So I'm going to reward that behind him, right? I never reward a stay with a come to me because that's the mistake that most people make. Sit. Stay. Nope. Sit. Stay. Good. Yeah, good boy. Look at this, just in a couple minutes here. I mean, less than, I don't even know what it is, 5 minutes of training. He's learning something brand new. This is a dog, I would swear looking at him, you can take a look at the picture. He looks like a border collie to me. Look at this face for a second here. Hey, And just tell me that doesn't look like a Border Collie to you. That just looks to me like a total Border Collie face. Really sweet. Stay. That's amazing. Stay. Yes. I mean, that's an amazing dog. A dog that really likes to play, has no problem being handled, legs, feet, paws, no issues at all. Doesn't become dominant when I push on him. Doesn't have any issues with any of this stuff. I mean, a really, really nice dog. And I'm really handling him rough, which is what somebody would do if they didn't know. They would put all this pressure on him, and he doesn't have an issue with it. He just doesn't. There's so many great dogs in the shelters. Every shelter across the country has amazing dogs. Kodo is one of them. Give Kodo a chance. He'd be a great dog. He's 5 years old. He's been in the shelter for quite some time. He's yellow listed, which means he's got to get out of here. He's a really nice dog. He's a strong dog. He needs some structure, some good training, but look at this engagement I'm getting from him. Just look at him focused on me. Like, look at that. Good boy. Hey, can you spin? Look at that. Look at the spin. Spin. That's the best spinner we've had in the shelter. No other dog has been able to spin like Kodo. Hey, attaboy, yeah. Good boy. Hey, Kodo, spin. I mean, this dog you could train to do almost anything. Good, good. Now here he's showing me perfect attention to me, not paying attention to Ginger, which is really a nice thing to see. Good, good. He sees her, he smells her, he knows she's there. This to me is just a testament to a really great dog. Look, loose leash. He looks at her, but he's focused on me here. Now let's see what happens if I give that dog a treat. Doesn't become possessive, doesn't become pushy for that cookie at all, which I really like to see as well. He can walk right by her. Hey. Good, here I'm not even going to use a cookie to lure him. I'm just going to walk him by. No cookies, no treats, no nothing. Hey, in fact, look at this. Look how I'm holding the leash here. Sit. Look at that. No pressure on the leash. Sit. No. Sit. No. Sit. No. Sit. Yeah, what a good boy, Kodo. What a good boy. I mean, there you have it. This, by the way, is Ginger. I'm going to put her information in the video as well because she's obviously a very, very sweet little female dog. Kodo is amazing. Kodo is a really sweet dog in desperate need of a home. If you adopt this dog from the LA shelter, from my program, I'll give you a 1-year free membership to my online dog training, as well as a free person-to-person session if you need it. Like I said, he's at the West LA shelter. He desperately needs to get out. He's a great dog. He's been overlooked way too long. I'm showing you everything I see in this dog. I've handled him, I've trained him, I've worked with him. He's a great dog.